So thank you for joining. I hope if you can't hear me, just send me a message. Let me know. Tested the mic, everything seemed to be okay. So in this webinar, we're really going to talk a little bit about monetizing your video on demand libraries and how to work best with that. Webinar will not take an hour. We initially put an hour aside for it, but uh, although webinars takes about 30 minutes to 40 minutes based on questions and how many people attended. So most likely this is going to be about maybe 20 minutes to 30-minute kind of thing. If you have questions, great. If not, I will basically get back to you and answer any questions you may have later on. So let's go straight to the videos. So actually, um, so once people navigate to your subdomain, this is the public view. So where you have your schedules, your instructors, videos, and store. So this page is your public page. This is all the element that you could now embed on your website. So, there's an embedded code for your schedule, an embedded code for your workshop and your instructor. However, currently there's no embedded code for the video library. This is something we are working on and we'll probably have it out in less than 3 weeks. So you could actually embed the videos on your website and trying to keep people on your website viewing the video as much as possible. Obviously, one of the recommendation we are going to make if you plan on using the embedded element when it comes out, you just have to make sure your website is secure and is hosted. If you're hosting your own website on your server on your basement, probably it's not a great idea to host videos on that server. But if you are using anything like Squarespace, Wix, uh, you have a really good hosting for your WordPress site, then all that is great. So that's just coming soon. So these are the videos currently in our studios. We'll be adding more, but we're going to talk basically how to monetize your video. So first of all, let's go and log in, and I'm just going to log in here. So monetizing your videos is very simple. All you have to do is really create a product, just like you would create any other type of product. So if we were to go to asset, product, right, and so we have a product we call, Yoga Tribe Brooklyn Video on Demand. So when you create a product, the product type has to be a session card, and I'll start that from scratch. And you could, and it has to be unlimited for now, mainly because we are not monitoring if somebody watch a video to its completion or not. So let's say if you had a package that was, a 5 video view, the minute the user start watching the video, will take will deduct the view, but maybe the user didn't watch the whole hour and a half or 45 minutes or 60-minute video. They stop for some reason, maybe log off or turn off the computer and then come back and resume it. So we're not tracking that. So it's best when you create a product, you can make it a 1 week unlimited, a month unlimited, and so on for video viewing. Right? Remember, it has to be session card. The other item that's really important when you monetize in videos, after you set up, unlimited, how long it's good for, and so on. When you go to advanced, you have to click where it says activate on purchase. So this is important mainly because unlike a class card, like a 10 class card or even a monthly unlimited, um, where if somebody buy that package online, the package tend to go to pending and we activate the package on first attendance. For video on demand, we're not checking anybody into a class. They're not coming into the studio. They're not booking a class where you're going to add them to class each time. So you want basically the data purchase the video for it to actually go interactive and not sit in pending. So if you uncheck uh, activate on purchase, uh, the video purchase will be sitting in the user's pending file, and you will have to activate it or do something to kind of make it active. So it's really, really important to make sure that activate on purchase is always available for your video. Just like any other product, for a video on demand product, you can conceal it. You can make it available to first timer only. And the question is, why would you want to do that? Maybe you have a series of videos that's just going to be basic, right? So you're going to have some basic videos that you're going to have an intro to yoga or something and just want only first timers to see it, maybe an introduction to your studio, and so on. So all the relevant data is important. You do for a regular product, you could do for a video product. The two most important aspect of a video product is the group, where you want to make sure the active group is a video library group. It may say something different for your studio. It may say your studio name and video library, but you want to make sure that you select the video library group. And in advance, you want to make sure that you uh, turn on activate on purchase. So for video library, you could create recurring billing. So for example, when you create a product, it doesn't matter, any type of product, uh, any type of unlimited product you create in Commercesoft, you could create it for videos. Again, so if you were to create a monthly video, uh, let's say $30, okay, make sure it's a session card. You could say it's auto pay, right? Active group would be video library. Notice that when you select the video library, it will automatically make it unlimited for you. So you have no choice by selecting that. And then you could set it up for 1 day. So you can make it a 1 day unlimited, a week, a month, a year unlimited, right? So if we were to make this a month unlimited, because we say it is, and it's 1 month. And if you want it to be an auto pay, just end after. So if I put end after 30, it will continuously charge this client every month for 30 consecutive months or for 30 successful payment, right? So um, that's basically how you create a video product and set it up so that your users could buy it. If there's any question on this before I move on, please let me know and I will address it right away. Yes. I didn't complete the product because it was just for show. So obviously, if you were doing this for real, you would go to the next step and go to the advanced and check, activate and purchase and so on. So I was just kind of showing you the basic stuff for product. Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's basically no different than any other product. Uh, you can load an image for it. It's just like any other product. It doesn't. No, actually, it's a great question. Uh, no, you cannot. Yeah, that's actually cool. You cannot load a video for the product image, right? So yeah, you cannot load a video. You cannot load a GIF for the product image. It's not something we thought about. Uh, and I don't know if you want to do that, but it's just a regular image for the product image would be cool. I think last time, hold on a second, yes. Yeah, same for, so the question was, can we load some sort of small videos or GIF for the product image? And no, we can't do that. Let me see if I have any other questions. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Other question is, yes, you cannot use, for now, until we figure out how to control it, you cannot use a 10 class card or a 5 class card or a drop-in uh, for videos. Um, you can, however, add the video for somebody who already have a monthly unlimited or something uh, to their stuff. You cannot, however, create a 10 class card for video. Again, like I said prior, is that if the video is not viewed to completion, currently you're not checking. It's something we will try to add later on so that you can have a 10 class card for videos where person could, could see a total of 10 videos over a year, or over a month, or over a thing. But right now, we're not tracking if the person finished seeing the videos because, they may not sit and watch the whole video in one sitting. So we have to accommodate for that. Okay. So I other question is, we covered this in the previous webinar, but so I'll cover it really quickly. Um, when you load a video, so I'm not going into this in detail, uh, but I will if there's more question regarding that. When you load a video, uh, you do have to upload a separate cover image for that video. Um, so the cover image is what we show um, when the user goes to your video page to click on it. So you have to upload. We are not capturing a screen on your video to show that as a cover image. You physically have to load a cover image. So if I were to click play, I, so and the video start playing, right? Let me move forward. Right. So we just happen to just take a screenshot of this video and put it in as a cover image so that it's consistent. Uh, that's basically it uh, for in terms of video. So our previous webinars we covered videos. We also covered difficulty in series. So I'll cover that really briefly because there were a few questions and tech support regarding this, and I think if you start to create a video and you notice that difficulty and series are not one of your option in creating the video, that is simply because if I go back to our dashboard, if I go to setting, go to difficulty and series, is that you didn't have any difficulties or series created. So if this is empty, then we won't show it when you go to create a video. Same thing with series. If it's empty, you won't see it. So if you don't see that, just simply go and create create your series, create your difficulty levels, level 1, level 2, beginners, advanced, whatever, how you want users to see it, uh, and then it will be there for you. Okay. Let me see any questions. Okay. Uh, let's move on. So in terms of monetization of your videos, one of the things, again, a lot of this is just intuition. Some of this, we're doing now in our own studio to just see what works. Feedback on what's working for you would be great so that we could help others to, be successful at it. We find that having a free video or that people could kind of look really kind of help people to engage with the videos. So for example, if I go to our schedule, uh, so we have this sample vinyasa video. It's not long and it's free. So you just set free. It's longer than 5 minutes, so I should fix that. Um, so it's a way to get people to engage. It's a way to get users to uh, watch your videos. So the other thing I want to address in terms of uploading videos, again, this is not necessarily have to do with monetization, but it does help when you upload your videos. Because, browser limit, speed limit or whatever, um, try to keep your videos around 5 GB, um, maximum 6. Uh, when you upload new videos, uh, if it's bigger than 5 GB, it might take longer. Sometimes it may not load. We are using Amazon to store your video, and 6 GB is kind of their limit. So if you have a video that's really big, uh, over 5 GB, see maybe if you change the resolution a little bit. If you again have questions with that or you need help, I could be available to kind of guide you through that. Okay, so this is it. In terms of, again, in terms of monetization, we find people are engaging with our free videos a little bit more, and just trying to build the clientele from there. Um, so I'm gonna sign out and go to our video store. So obviously, um, it works just like it would work in the store. If somebody were to click a video, uh, it'll ask them to sign in. Uh, and if they don't have a membership, we'll ask them to buy a membership and so on. And then once that happened, they could view the videos and so on. And that's basically it in terms of monetizing your videos. Um, if you have questions or anything else, I'll go through the questions and answer them as much as I can. Uh, Give me a second. I'm gonna log back in. Let's see if we have anything. Okay. Um, Another really great question. So the video on demand stuff is new for us as well. We are working. So the first step really was to build this new version of the software. We changed everything. Um, and then to get the app out was the second step in terms of where we want to go. And that means that we created what's called an API server. We don't want to get into the weeds there, but it's just kind of things that will give you access to all your data. So in terms of video statistic analysis and that kind of stuff, there's not a great deal currently, but this is something we are going to build. We're actually going to build an app for studio owners that will allow you to, I think we're going to call it karma analysis or something like that. I'm not sure the name. The name is probably going to change. That will allow you to see stat on everything that's relevant to your studio. So your videos, how many views, the location it was viewed, uh, basically who saw it. So you start to determine how popular your videos are, which one are not popular. Maybe you could just upload a different video and all that stuff. So, the idea now was to kind of get it out, get people to start using it, get feedback from you guys in terms of the UI, how easy it is for, your customers to use, how easy it is for you to load videos and then um, add more to it. The back end stuff in terms of statistic stuff is already being built. I think the next visual thing you will see in terms of monetizing your videos is your customers will be able to see the videos and on their app, on the new app that we released. So currently one of the big gap on the app is that there's no option. So if you look in the app, there's schedule, there's workshop, there's instructor, and there's store, but there is no option for video. uh, and that has a lot to do uh, with making this streamlining it and making it available. Obviously, having it on the app is important and tremendous because a lot of people watch videos on their app, on their phone. So that's coming. So I think the first thing you will see is the ability to embed your video on your website. And then quickly following that, you will have the option that your users will have the option to view videos and buy videos on the app as well. So this is where we're going in terms of stat and in terms of the roadmap regarding monetization of videos. So next step is the ability to embed it. And then after that, you have the option to view videos on the app. Okay, let me see. Okay, okay, any more questions? No. So the question was, rather than uploading a video in Commonwealth, can you, instead of upload it, put a link to it, like uploaded it on YouTube or Vimeo or Dropbox or anything like that, and just add a link to Commonwealth? That's not something uh, the the video module is designed for. And primarily, if we did that, then it would be impossible for us or for you to monetize that video because the link on people will have access to the link. Obviously, if that's what you want to do, you could just email student the link. You could put the link in the description of your classes. You could do a bunch of different things. But the idea here was to give you a platform where you could actually create packages for and get people to buy packages, engage your customers, and monetize that as well. So, hopefully, we're all going to start having, in studio classes, online classes, and video on demand stuff. Uh, yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. So this is the webinar in terms of monetizing videos. Uh, if there's no more question, I'll wait 3 minutes and then I'll end this webinar. I'll take any more questions if you have it. If you have a questions and don't want to ask me in public, um, the best thing to do, you could text me. Okay, so thank you everyone for taking the time and being with me today. Again, terribly apologize about us starting this a little late. Just wanted to kind of resolve some issues we were having. Um, and I thank you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Namaste. Bye-bye.